Hello. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome, my Virgo friends. How are you today? Yay! I've been looking forward to your reading, actually, Virgo, as an earth sign. Um, Virgo is my moon sign, and I just delivered and went to stayed in a hotel to watch the beach full moon rise. And I just feel that this full moon that's in the zodiac sign of Taurus, ruled by Venus. And we've had a lot of love on the table. Actually, I delivered my Taurus reading, um, which is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But the King of Cups came through for Taurus with the Emperor, but the King of Cups has been coming through for November. It's all about love. I gotta say it. The Two of Cups, the Lovers has come through. The King of Cups, this is now the fifth time, I think. Fourth or fifth time. Like, I don't watch my own videos, people, but. And then Taurus, in case you have Taurus in your chart, two strength cards from two different decks, okay? So, and this deck is known as the Gateway to the Divine Tarot, and I chose this deck because of the full moon and how the High Priestess is all about that, okay? So, and the moon is also Pisces, and that's my sun star. So I've been kind of like, amped up, jacked up about this moon. So it was, so lovely to see all the love on the table, and that the King of Cups came through for the Taurus. So I feel it's important to really see what's going to happen now for you. You're my 11th read, and the last one will be Capricorn for November. I apologize for bringing these a little later than usual, but I truly believe that this is a month, November. This month of November is a month to really reflect on yourselves in the respect about you know, how do you love you? You know what I mean? Do you take care of yourself? Um, and Virgo, you're the, it's known as the virgin, the maiden. And how do you take care of you? Okay. And we don't read, gender specific on this channel. This is how you relate. Okay. But how do you take care of you? Do you, you know, keep your body clean and take vitamins and minerals? You know what I mean? Do you exercise? Do you pray and do you believe in yourself? Okay. This is, and your mantra is I analyze. So I hope that you really, and the whole thing that what I've been, kind of retrieving, and, if you follow me long enough, look, first card in my hand already. Um, we always want to look into the future. Yeah, we live for today. Okay, we live for today, but we want to look towards the future. So we want to, gently close down 2017, the good, the bad, and the ugly of it all, because this planet right now is in a heat wave of hate. But let's just personally, ourselves, you, your family, your children, your lover, whatever you got going on, let's gently close this down, because that's this November, December is always these months that everybody's in a hoopla. You're supposed to buy these gifts for, and you know what? I think that should be kind of shut down as well, or slow it down, you especially those who feel they have to buy things for the Christmas holidays and put it on credit card, and you're still paying those credit card debts. Okay, you know, um, I think like a businesswoman, because I have made money that way, all right, as a businesswoman. But my heart is a spiritualist, and I just want to wish the best for all of us and you, Virgo. And like I mentioned, I have a little shine for the Virgo because of my moon sign is in Virgo. So I just want to see what happens, because really Luna is all about the lovers. She truly is. And you can still look, it's now waning, this full moon, but it really was I've been waiting for this full moon, okay? And it's all about love, okay? All about love. Oh my goodness. I have to, oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pull another card for you, but this is the Queen of Pentacles. And in the numerology, I follow my birth date, 3/11/1960, March, Pisces, Sun Star. I'm the Queen of Pentacles. And so, as the Queen of, Earth, Pentacles, resources, I know I was born. I knew things as a little girl, spiritually, psychically, but I knew I was going to make money for myself. And I've been self-employed since my 20s. Okay. Wow. I don't want to talk about myself. I hardly try to share, but I talk to my Pisces friends because it's my sun star. I talk to my Virgo friends because it's my moon, and I talk to my Libra friends because it's my rising ascendant sign. So, I look forward to these readings. I truly do. And I was just talking about, and I hardly try to say I, but I just adore working with. I adore doing readings, especially for what I'm coded for. Okay, and here comes my March 11th, 1960 Queen of Pentacles, and I had to look at it because I could feel it. I had to feel it. See, it's good. It's a good sign. And for those of you, and kind of this reading as well has been about the love factor very, very much, but it's also about, if you're really considering about going into business for yourself, that's come through as well. Okay. But that has to come from your heart. Okay. That, and we were just talking about that. What reading did we talk about that? That, it has to come from your core. It has to come from your heart. You can feel it, you know it, you breathe it, you dream it. That's how it works, okay? You truly do. And you have to work it. You know what I mean? Because becoming self-employed and running businesses, and then you have other employees to, you're responsible for that, for them. You're responsible for them. You're responsible for the business. You need to really go into contemplation, introspection, and I'm praying that all of you do that. An hour a day, an hour a day. We have to go, it has to happen now, okay? Because we have so much negative scenarios going on in this planet. We truly we have to go within into our soul. If you follow videos like mine, you're open to the spiritual, and oh, look at that right in my hand. The spiritual awareness, paranormal, supernatural, whatever you want to call it. And they're there for us. But we have to walk the talk. We have to walk the talk, okay? But believe in your dreams. I knew at a young age I want to work for myself because I'd worked for others, and boy, these cards again. That's another crazy thing about November. The cards are just kind of flowing through. That feels good to me as a reader for many years here on the YouTube. I really enjoy when the cards just kind of come through. But see, it's like I don't want to get emotional because Virgo, Pisces is my sun. And yes, Pisces is all about the moon and the High Priestess. Okay. But for Virgo, I talked about in September how glorified the maiden was with the Jesus and Mother Mary being the Virgin. I have to add that since Hurricane Irma, which kind of disturbed my soul. Oh, not just my soul, disturbed. Oh, look at this, another card in my hand. Okay, it just came through. Sometimes, I don't watch my own videos, people, but sometimes I'm just curious how things just kind of come out. But Hurricane Irma kind of was the catalyst for me to go underground again. And I think it's important for all of you to do that sometimes, just to, if you can get away of, turning technology off and not even answering phone calls, not doing anything. You go within, okay? Because, I mean, there's something coming. I know the beautiful ones are here. I know it. I'm just wondering when they will appear and show their mighty power, okay? I know they're here. I've talked about it for about a year now. And the beautiful ones, and Jesus is leading the whole crew, okay? So, but let's consider that since September, my life changed with Hurricane Irma. But then, this scenario with the Virgin Mary birthing the Jupiter child, Jesus, will never happen again until, I think, what year was it? It's like another 2,000 years away. So we're in this vortex now. It was just released to us. And so let's just hold on to our dreams. But if any of you really are considering going into business for yourself, understand it's a lot of responsibility, okay? But if it's meant to be, it will happen, okay? And make that happen, all right? Look at this. We got Major Arcana card coming through right away, and they call it Karma. Number 20, the Judgment. This is intense, my friends. This is about higher forces that be. And look, we have this, it's like an eclipse. And what about that eclipse that happened in August, right? Oh my goodness, I got to film it. It was, well, I filmed it from the television set that I was following the news source for us, but it, again, another event that was cosmic, okay? Some things are about nature and some things are aligned with the humans, but if we can bring both humans and nature together, it's cosmic karma. How about that? Okay? This is about truly when we bring forth the judgment. I talk about this card when it comes through compared to the Egyptian, how they thought, because they believed your soul, if you were going to go to the afterlife of, beauty and reverence, your soul was weighed with a feather, okay? And look, I have 3 crow feathers now. Isn't that crazy? I've never found a crow feather in my life, and now I have 3 of them. However, the Egyptians believed that they would take your heart, okay, because they believed in mummification, so they removed. And the craziest thing is that they didn't believe the brain had any power at all. They would just remove the brain and discard it. Anyway, so the Egyptians believed in how and it was Goddess Mot, and Goddess Mot was the wife of God Thoth, okay, the ibis-headed god, who was the writer, creator, he was the magician, he was everything, okay? And look her up, M-A-A-T, Mot. But with the judgment, they believed if your heart weighed heavier than the feather on the balance scale, like I just shared, and I studied Egyptology for many years since I'm in my 20s, and because Libra is my rising sign, and that's also all about the balance scales, the justice card in the major arcana. I kind of study this wisdom, okay? And so this is what I'm trying to share here, the balance between the humans and the supernatural, okay? God force source, the cosmic realm. So balance your lives, Okay? Make sure that you're within that. Okay? And I truly believe people follow these kind of videos. They're not, you know, they're searching for that. Okay? And Virgo, your planet is Mercury, that communicator. All right? And the Trump or the tarot card, I don't want to say Trump anymore because I don't want to give that President Bowers any power. But the tarot card of Mercury, the planet Mercury, is the magician. Okay. And that's one reason why I was so looking forward to your reading, because of my moon sign in Virgo. And I shared, I think for years now, what, 3, 4 years now? Let us be our own alchemists. Let us be our own magicians. High Priestess power, if you have it in you, and I believe in the High Priestess, the moon. And actually, because of my birth date, March 11th, 1960, not only am I a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Coin, but in the Zolkin calendar, I'm positioned as a High Priestess, okay? And I hardly, want to throw out that kind of stuff, but I'm talking to my Virgo moon now, and I will, okay? I will. Oh my goodness gracious. Virgo, back-to-back major arcana cards. And look at this. Look at this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh boy, where did I put it? Oh no. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, no. There it is. Look at this, Virgo. We're tapping the table. No doubt about it. We're tapping the table because the tarot death card is for the month of November. And I think that you're the third one that's received this death card. And this is about transformation. I call it Lucky 13, Major Arcana 13. I do. I truly do call it the Lucky 13 card because it's about telling us that change, transformation is upon us, okay? A death and rebirth. And that doesn't mean like physical death in the respect, but it means like, you know what? And look, we're already coming with the karma card, judgment. Like maybe you are truly considering yourself as changing somewhat, okay? Back to back major arcana cards. Okay, death. The shaman's moon. Maybe you want to consider like you're going to go within some more. Okay. Okay. Magic, knowledge of herbs. She has rulership over the earth. No, sorcery. You know, that's. I had to show that. Okay, because I like, for personally as a reader, I like to align with the power that be. Okay, and the wisdom that comes through and what's meant to serve us. And so that you did receive this, it's about being, um, you're going to do something. Well, your sign talks about service a lot, like you are, you can assimilate. I really believe if some of you want to go into business, you go and do it. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? I'm suggesting it, of course. And trust me, it takes a lot of energy to work with people, and believe in me that not all employees going to be on your favor side. So you really have to consider whatever you're going to do. Okay, but maybe you want to just do a blog kind of thing. You don't need employees. You know what I mean? But there's something transforming. Look to 2018 with this. Feel this energy. Okay. Lucky 13. I call this card Lucky 13. And this is about, having a power within yourself. It's a death and rebirth. And if you have Scorpio in your charts, this is Scorpio's tarot card. Okay? But look at that. Two powerful cards back to back. I got to think now this is the 11th read for November, and back to back. Yes, we've had a lot of back to back cool major arcana cards, but for you, Virgo, I have to say this is like, and you're an earth sign, so you know, you have to ground. You're grounding yourself. You see, they're grounding here. He's on his horse grounding. This is, you need to go do that, okay? You need to get outside and ground and contemplate, introspect, okay? Death, rebirth coming for you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at this, 9 of Swords. Okay, see, mentally, you really are going to take that challenge. Why not? Okay? And nines are about that completion. All right? You, that fullness, that okay, I'm going to take it from there. Okay? I'm going to take it from there. And look, we have a crescent moon in the window. See if you can see that, a crescent moon. So now we've come to 9 swords, and the swords are the air element. It's all masculine active about how we think, you know, our clear consciousness. And this is fabulous. This is really cool right here. Masculine active. And you see, and see how she's holding the one sword. I love the imagery of, that's why I read tarot actually. I love all my tarot decks, how people illustrate them, and you know, the images. It's about our images because we can focus with that, right? And God bless those blind people like Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, Ann Keller. God love them all. How they can see. They're visionaries and they have not sight. You understand? Visionaries and they have not sight. But I'm really suggesting some of you might start a new business here. You know, close your eyes. Every time I go into my meditation power, or whatever you want to call it, my quiet power force source, I close my eyes. Okay. And when I close my eyes, that's when I become clairvoyant. I see things. Okay. And that's what I'm suggesting for you. Okay. Close your eyes. Just like these beautiful blind people who, Helen Keller. Helen Keller. I mean, I'll never forget that movie that was made with Helen Keller, with what beautiful actress when she was a little girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will figure it out. But see, complete what no longer serves you. Okay. November is the month of love. If that means loving you first, do it. Okay. You go for that. Okay. And you know, again, Virgo, even though you're the earth sign, your mantra is I analyze. And sometimes we don't want to analyze too much. We just want to, you know, kind of like snap our fingers and say, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. This is how we do it. Wow. Wow. You know, and I am pumped up for your reading. You know, and I love my Luna so much. So let's see what continues, okay? And these are now my True Love Tarot. This comes from the Witch's Tarot deck. Now the True Love Tarot deck. Wow. Look at this. Another Major Arcana. And this card just came through. This card just came through for Taurus. Not from this deck. But again, the Tower card came through. And we were talking about the Tower card because that's planet Mars. Okay. And we've had a lot of Venus love for November. Empress Venus has been coming through, but her cohort is Mars. And so we were just talking about that for the Taurus reading, in case you have Taurus in your chart or a beloved or, you know, family member. But this is about energy. Okay, a lot of energy. You can see that this is in crisis though, but this is erratic energy. Okay, Major Arcana, so we have to listen up. This is erratic, male, active, you know, the fire. And then here, 1 and 6 turns into 7, which could be challenges or victories. Sevens are about that. Sevens are about spiritual victory or a challenge. So consider where you are, okay? And planet Mars is about war, okay? War. So maybe this could be like you have to war with someone, or you have to maybe war with yourself to say, because here you have that karma card, okay, that judgment that really is about, you know, a rebirth, a healing. And then you receive this transformation. Look at this right here. It's like truly you're in a combustion zone right now. And I'm not laughing about it. I'm just trying to bring it with healing power that get it get it going on, okay? Really. Get it going on. You really got to go within. You got to shut down 2017 with um, you really have to go within. That's all I can say. Only you can change you. Only you, okay? Only you can change you. And it's time, though. It really is. This is um, 3 major arcana cards I'm holding in my hand, okay? And then we have this 9 about completions and endings. That's what the 9s are about. So please consider, you know, um, this is really a time to exit a job you don't like, or regroup if it's your health problem, okay? Because you can see this image shows a woman resting or lying down, okay? Um, and she's just holding on. She's holding on to that sword, holding on. So please, this is like a powerful reading right here in the respect that I'm holding 3 major arcana cards out of 4-card pull already, okay? You really truly have to recognize where you want to go, okay? Truly. There's cosmic power here, and truly this is about, a rebirth, destruction. This is about death, rebirth, and destruction, okay? All in my hand at once. But we can heal from this. See how they're praying to the higher forces? That's what we do. If that's God, Buddha, Jesus, whoever you believe in, your higher force source is, you do that. And you got to go within, okay? You have to truly go within. Okay, so I have to say, Virgo, this is the most intense reading I've had so far for November. That's good. Virgo! Out of 5 cards, we've pulled 4 major arcana cards, and look what we just pulled for you. The Magician. We were just talking about the Magician. Right on. How fabulous. How fabulous. See? That's what we're trying to say. Okay, Virgo? Yes, that you're ruled by Mercury. And we were just saying that Mercury tarot card is the Magician. And it came through for you. See? So truly, 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 truly. This is organic what's going down here, okay? This is totally organic. Let the past go. In these full moons, we release what no longer serves us. Look up to Luna tonight. She's waning right now, but you can still feel this energy, especially in this Taurus. I was waiting for that full moon. Look at this, Virgo, how beautiful. You received planet Mercury's tarot card energy, okay? We were just talking about this energy, this crisis energy here. But now that the Magi has come through, the Magi, the Magician, and the because this card is planet Mercury, and in tarot, there's some cards that are not ruled by a zodiac sign. Okay, some zodiac signs have a specific tarot card, but this Magician is the Mercury card. Okay, planet Mercury. So it's not affiliated with another. How do you say? zodiac sign. Okay, this is planet. Like the High Priestess. She's not related to a zodiac sign. Her ruler is the moon. Okay, what I'm trying to say. The Magician is not related to a zodiac sign. The zodiac sign is planet Mercury for the Magician. Okay, but you, Virgo, we, Virgo, we're ruled by Mercury, the communicator. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to share. How important, and that's why, you know, and that this card came through and that I recognized the moon. And since a little baby, I mean, like little kid, I always wanted to know where the moon was. Okay. And then when I started learning about the Mayan wisdom, the astronomers extraordinaire, and then I meet this woman who's teaching me about the Mayan. She tells me, well, with your birth date, you're coded and you're the high priestess in the Zolkin calendar. It changed my life. That was like 5 years ago. So change your life, okay, Virgo? Look what we just received. Your planet Mercury and the Magician card came through. Look at this. I know death rebirth. You do it, you do it, you do it. And we know when we talk about death rebirth, it's not, like you're going to die and be born again. It's like you're mentally going to bring it forward. I don't think I've had 5 cards and 4 were major arcanas yet. Only for you. I love it. Come on. Oh, sometimes I do get involved because I told you how Virgo is my moon sign, and now we receive the High Priestess. And she's all about the moon. Look at this, Virgo. I might have to watch my own video this evening. I was going to try to do Capricorn tonight, but I don't know. I might have to take a break from this one. Look at this, Virgo. From the True Love Tarot deck. I've had this tarot deck for so long. Let me see. I think I even talked about this before coming on YouTube. Hold on. When was this? Yeah, see, I didn't even write here when I received it. So 2006, this was written right on. And look, I brought the gateway out. We haven't even picked these cards yet. We haven't even turned them on. Here's the High Priestess. I'm sorry. And then we have the witches. This is the High Priestess as well. Oh my goodness, goddesses, gods and goddesses. Look how cool is that? I have these 2 High Priestesses here. Hold on. Let's just, before we select these next cards, let's just wait a minute. And Sir Marchetti, I love him too. I have 2 of his decks. It's very cool. But look at that. These 2 High Priestesses are here. So, and what's super cool is the Magician is the male active Mercury in the respect of, knowing, believe in your intuition, okay? And you have to go into meditation. You have to now, Virgo, okay? You truly do. You just have to, okay? And then with 6 cards, 5 are major arcana cards. I don't even think that's ever happened before. And that I'm holding from the same deck, the Magician, our planet Mercury, and Luna, High Priestess. Like I just mentioning, not all tarot cards, major arcana cards, uh, um, relate to a zodiac sign. They can relate to planets. And like Leo is the sun star. Nobody rules the sun but the sun, okay? And here we have it. Back to back, the most intuitive coupling that can be. I I think it's fabulous. This is you know, I'm clairsentient too. If anything, I can close my eyes and I can see the future, but if anything, I can feel things. That's for certain. I feel things more than anything. I believe in my clairsentient side of me, and just holding these two awesome cards in my hand for you, Virgo, is I'm emotionally involved and I love it. I feel this love. And November is all about the love. November is all about the love. Look at this energy, intuition. Please, my friends, go within. I'm begging of you now, okay? Go within. You must take time out a day to reflect. You journal and you write everything, the date, if it's a word, if it's a thought, if it's a phrase, if it's an image, just write it down. Draw it out. I love this for you, Virgo. I love this for you. And see, we can already see a frame of information here. How, you know, yes, you might have to rethink things, okay, and go within, give it to the cosmic realm, the beautiful ones, death, rebirth. Let that crisis happen. Let it go, okay? Let it all go. If 2018 is calling you to start anew, to start a whole new phase of your life, then do so, okay? And I share it on my YouTube channel very often how I didn't want to come on YouTube. Oh, I would fight them. Imagine me fighting them. It wasn't like fighting, but I just say, no, I don't want to go on YouTube. And they still, and I totally believe I've said a million times, it was Archangel Michael and Jesus who spoke to me. Two male voices I've never heard. It wasn't like, it wasn't like any male I had ever heard before. And that's why I can talk about this wisdom. Because I'm an example of it, okay? I'm an example how, and I might have to read the Magician and the High Priestess from this book, but I don't know. Let's see what time it is. I don't want you, I want you to learn from example. Like, I don't want you to fight them, okay? Don't fight them. And I don't know, there's a card sticking through here. It's just calling me, so I'm going to pull this out too, okay? Ay, ay, ay. And I am a little more emotional with your reading because it affects me too. I'm not laughing, okay? It's just like, what the? Two tower cards, you see? Definitely. It's time to change. And you know what? For November, that's why I read with 3 different decks, my 9-card spread, because when we get them, we get the same card from 2 different decks. Double whammy means a lot more, okay? A lot more. I'm begging you, Virgo, to change. I'm please. It's time for that death and rebirth, okay? It's time to change. It's time to take that deep sleep, dream hard, okay? And you're analyzers, so take it and become these magicians, this high priestess. We were just talking about that. I've been talking about it for a couple years now. More than that. I was in the rental property, in case you've followed me a long time. After I moved out of oh, look, we got the crows here. Check that out. My condo of 10 years, where I started my YouTube channel, I chose to want to move. I was tired of riding in an elevator and all that. I wanted to have land. I wanted to have property. I wanted to have plants again. But anyway, that's when I started, when I rented this house that's just 5 blocks from where I live today. We're going to become our own alchemists. We're going to become our own magicians, okay? So please, please, Virgo, please do so, okay? Because look at this. I have 2 tarot cards, and this tarot card is not to be taken, lightly, okay? Not to be taken lightly, okay? And I just said this is about, planet Mars, okay? And again, another 2 tarot cards, the same tarot card in my hand that's not dedicated to a zodiac sign, It's dedicated to a planet, and it's Mars. And Mars is about that, energy of aggression, okay? So take action. Take action. And I'm not dissing planet Mars because truly the Emperor just came through, I think it was for Gemini yesterday, or yeah, so I respect the Emperor, okay? Uh, but we need to now realize there's the beauty and not so, we have to balance with male active and feminine receptive. Luna, the high priestess, all about feminine receptive. The empress, but the empress loves her emperor, and we're holding him right here, okay? And look at this, the male and female, okay? Please balance yourselves, okay? I'm standing these 2 strong. Look at this. Let's stand them strong. Death, rebirth. Think about it, please. Think about it, okay? Crisis. We don't need that kind of crisis in our lives, okay? Because we don't want a war with ourselves, especially within ourselves, okay? 10 of coins. Okay, well, God bless America here. Look at this. Look at this, Virgo. Is this your sign right here? You know what? I'm not the astrologer, but I think this is Virgo's. Isn't that Virgo's sign right there? Glyph, 10 of coins. See, you can do it, Virgo. Yeah, that's Virgo's glyph right there. How cool is that? Yes, it is. It's Virgo's glyph because here's Mercury right there. Oh, look at this. How fabulous. Oh, Virgo, come on. Get your magician on. Make it happen for yourselves. See? And I'm listening because this is my moon sign, okay? And I'm listening. That's why I'm listening. I'm giving it up more. Look at that. This is what they want for you, okay? Please, please do not give up on you. Please make this November happen. And if you have to shut down 2017 gently and exit from persons or jobs or whatever, thought patterns, embrace yourself. Look at the power. This is the most powerful reading yet, okay? And that we have the high priestess here. Please look up to the Father Sun, look up to the La Luna, to the stars. Look up. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. And take that rest. No doubt about it. Take that rest. See, this is when we go into introspection. This is when we truly, we really do. We kind of contemplate. We're going to go within, okay? And so here it is, Virgo. This is what we need to do, okay? We just take that nap time, or just meditation time, or when I meditate, I lie down. Okay, some people, go into their yoga, position, or they sit in their chair. I I prefer lying down when I take my time to, talk to the ones, my spirit guides. I always lie down. I mean, if it's on a couch or in my bed, but I usually prefer the bed for sleeping, soundly. So when I do meditation, I lie on my couch. Okay. But, or you can go outdoors and lie outside. Actually, I've done that many times, but in the heat of the summer, I never do it. But in the winter, yeah, I go outside. I have this specific two huge, thick, um, lounge chair cushions, and I lie on them. Okay. But you do it the way you want to. But truly, this is the most powerful reading I've had in a long time, and it's happening for you, Virgo. Please take, and when I go into meditation, I don't really nap because I don't sleep too much, so I don't nap. I call it quiet power. Okay. Go into quiet power. I'm going to go into quiet power, and whatever is sent to me, I make sure that I write it down as soon as I, walk away from where I'm lying down. Okay. And you write down everything and you date it, because I've even shared much information on my YouTube channel after all these years. And back in the day, I wouldn't date it. And I couldn't remember when the hell I wrote it. Okay. But now I date everything. And I've shown many papers because they have a message for you. It doesn't even matter if it's 10 years old. It can relate to you today. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you write something down today, 10 years from now, you might say, I made it happen. I created this. And they shared with me this wisdom. Okay. So please, every card standing strong, loving it. I am loving this reading. My Lord, help my soul. Look at that. And now the Two of Wands comes through. Now, this exact same card has come through for November already. And when we talk about the twos, it's about a pair of people. Okay, a pair of people. And these are the wands. This is fire energy. And you can see how he's holding his globe right there. Like he's holding his earth. He's getting grounded with his fire, passion energy. Because he's going to do something. No doubt about it. He is truly going within. And he's talking to his kitty cat like, what do you think? Because it's like bringing your ideas to fruition. Okay. And I know it's hard to see. I know it is, but there's a boat right there. Okay. Over the kitty cat's head. I can't bring the cards too close to the camera because some people say they can't see it, but there's a ship, there's a boat coming through. Okay. And, but he's holding that globe of earth. He's making his dreams come true. There is a pairing. We were just talking about that. If you want to, run a business in the respect. And look, there's another ship back here as well. Okay. It's coming. Okay. Everything is coming. Okay. How beautiful is that? See how it's coming? There's two ships. And he's awaiting them. And he's got his, buddy kitty right there. How fabulous. And he's got the earth in his hand. Like, get grounded. Please get outside. Please get grounded. Please, 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 please. God, how beautiful. See, creativity is at its finest. And we were just talking about that, how much Venus love has come through. She's all about that creativity, fertility. Here we have it, creative fertility. How beautiful, Virgo. Communicate. Communicate with, go within, introspection, go within, create. Look at this. And, I was just sharing, I'm very, been very resourceful in my life, and I knew I wanted to be in business for myself, and it takes a lot of work. There's no doubt about it. There's no free ride, okay? No free ride, but you can do this, okay? Look at this. Create. Just create your journey. Embrace this code right here that we have in our hands with planet Mercury and the moon itself. Okay? Again, like I shared, some You know, tarot cards, major arcanas are not about zodiac signs. Okay. So believe, believe. Wow, I just love it. I really, 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 really do. And hasn't it didn't come through, but Virgo, your tarot card is number 9, the Hermit. Okay, and that is about going within. That is totally about introspection. You know, um, being analytical. Obviously, it's about taking that time, and you are devoted. You're like the Aquarius, and their tarot card is the Star card about giving back to humanitarian causes. Okay, you truly think that way. So stay stay detailed with that. Okay, stay detailed with that. Alrighty, but definitely the Hermit card, number 9, a beautiful card. It, and I relate to that because as Pisces, you know, and I believe so much in Moon, I go within a lot. And that's what we have to do. That's why we meditate. That's why we go within. Oh, right in my hand. Okay. That's why we go within because we want to analyze what's going to come through for us. Okay. And as a priestess on YouTube, truly, and being, you know, running my own business, and when I worked with my husband, we ran our business, Animal Hospital. It's like, you know, you just know things. Look at these crows. They're monsters. I have the biggest crows I've ever seen. I love when they visit me. Um, but it's about going within. Okay. I've always sort of known things. And I'm not even talking about intuition and psychic abilities. I'm just talking about, I just know things. Okay. But I was, I'm always have alone time, and I've chosen to be alone now to do more for us. Okay. And I know something's here. I know they are here. Okay. Jesus and his potent posse, something is coming. Very going to be supernatural for many. Even those that don't believe, okay, are going to witness something supernaturally beautiful. Okay. I think this card has come through already. Wait a minute. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. See, maybe it didn't. Maybe I like this deck a lot. I don't use it very often, but this is James Van Prague. He's a medium, psychic medium. Maybe it was something that came through for me. But see, what I'm trying to say, go within. Okay, go within. Become that, you know, as a magician and a high priestess, you can't share that with anybody. Okay. The magician knows his magic because he does it alone. The high priestess does her, you know, her force source alone. This is how we gain the wisdom. This is how we gain our power. We do it alone. Nobody else is involved. And I've talked about this before. Do not get involved in any of these covens, okay? Never do that. Those people will, especially for I have a lot of young viewers who follow me, which I adore, but please never get involved. Only solitary practitioner Scott Cunningham, Scott Cunningham. He's not with us on this planet. He passed at a young age, but you read about him. And he wrote a book, which I have, is called Solitary Practitioner. And that these 2 cards came through for you, okay, is definitely sharing with me. Please embrace this about you, Virgo, okay? And please, Virgo, you know, think about it. Go within, alrighty? Go within. And if you have to take long time, that's fine. You know what? It'll give you more stamina and strength down the road. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Because it's not that, you know, oh, I feel so, oh, you know, I think it did come through already. This, because I kissed it. Kissed this card. I think it did come through already. Because I don't wear lipstick unless I'm doing a video. So I think it did come through already. All right. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. This card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, which is you. You see? Okay? You. Oh, hold on. I got to hold these two cards. We'll put it together. You, the magician. You, the high priestess. Get grounded. Mercury, your planet, communicates with the magician. Okay? And you light a candle, you put a crystal out, okay? And you believe, and you have that journal ready, pen and paper in hand, okay? And you write down your thoughts. It's a word, a feeling. You see something, you write it down. Okay, feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, which is you. If solitude seems like an affliction, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. See, love you first. Right now, after you watch this video, you go to the mirror and you give yourself a big hug. You wrap your arms around you, okay? And you give yourself a big hug. If not, kiss the mirror. Okay, kiss the mirror. Take your lips to the mirror and kiss it. Okay? If solitude seems like an affliction, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. To create, see, just kiss yourself, hug yourself, wake up every day. I'm gifted, I'm minded, I have an attitude of gratitude. Every morning you wake up and you say, I love me. I love me. And hug yourself and kiss the mirror. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. The pessimism of this physical dimension can affect your self esteem if you don't have the strong conviction that you are valuable and meaningful. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It is merely your soul telling you that it is time to do some inner work and reevaluate your path before you start to shine. As you sit in the silence of your soul, you will realize that your spirit family, capital S, spirit family, teachers, and guides are with you. You are never alone. And I'm with you, Virgo, okay? And look, our tarot card, Virgo, is number 9, the Hermit. So please, please Google number 9, Major Arcana Tarot card, number 9. And you just saw, we're never alone, okay? Loneliness, I know that I am never alone. You are never alone. And look at this energy in my hand right now, okay? And I'm kind of soft for your reading because I believe in my Virgo moon. I know that your energy is what I feel when I see the moon. Okay. And even when I don't see her, even in new moons, I just still feel her. Okay. I've always felt the moon. So please believe in yourselves. Okay, my darlings. Please. How fabulous. So much love. I send you so much love. Please do something powerful and positive for yourselves, okay? Don't give up on you. Love you first, okay? And give yourself those kisses in the mirror and hug your arms around your body. And don't ever, ever, ever give up on you. I love you.